Welcome back to the Brew Tank. I'm your host Dak, the Zymosis Zealot, and today we're going to be making a strawberry mead. First, we need a carboy. As always, make sure to sanitize well all parts of the container. I did this before shooting, but I touched the inside with my thumb, so I'm going to give it another spray down. Next, we have our gallon of spring water. You can see it's not all full because off to the side I have some of it in the pitching bowl warmed up for our yeast. The yeast we are using today is the Lalvin 71B. This one plays nicely with fruit, so it's hopefully going to play nice with the strawberries. Now the honey I'm using is Kirkland's Best Texas Raw, and I'll be using 4.5 pounds of it. I won't be taking a gravity reading because I accidentally broke my graduated cylinder before recording. Remember the old adage, 2 is 1, 1 is none. After we add our honey and stir, our next step is adding the fruit. These are organic strawberries I bought from the non-sponsored store in my area. I'm using roughly 1 pound. These are tart with a little sweetness, so I'm hoping the flavor comes through nice. A word of advice, always taste what you're going to be putting in your mead. I'll be quartering them instead of mashing so that a bunch of pectins are not released and I end up with a clearer mead. No need to worry if you do this though. Pectin will not affect the fermentation, but it can affect both mouthfeel and clarity. Off to the side, I've poured the yeast in and it's starting to wake up. Next, I'm going to temper it a little bit by adding in a spoonful of the must over time. This acclimates the yeast to the sugar and helps prevent shock and stress to it. I didn't do this last video because I completely missed this step, but it's going to help you create a successful batch and lower stall outs and off flavorings. Let's get out the sack for the strawberries and start to load them up for fermentation. You don't need to use a sack, but it has kept me from having to punch the cap down. Alright, so we say our yalcock and pitch our yeast. Give it a stir. And seal it up. So, I forgot to put in some yeast nutrient for added insurance, but no worries. I'm sure this raw honey and the berries will still have a good fermentation. And that ends the episode. I hope you try this out yourself, so if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and if you'd like to learn more or see me brew other beverages, hit that subscribe and notification bell. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, go brew something great.